14 important traits successful salespeople share. If you want to succeed at selling, it's important to emulate the traits of those who came before you. These are some of the most important traits that successful salespeople share. Whether you're pitching a startup to investors or selling cars at a dealership, sales skills are vital to all business ventures. As many who have tried their hands at sales can attest, though, not everyone is cut out for this line of work. Identifying the core characteristics required for sales success can help you determine if you have what it takes for a career in sales. It also can help business owners identify and hire the sales candidates who will be the best for their bottom lines. Business News Daily spoke with the business leaders to discover the traits that most effective and productive salespeople share. Read this business leader's thoughts and learn more about the sales personality types below. The 4 sales personality styles. When it comes to sales, the 4 personality types are assertive, sometimes also known as the driver, amiable, expressive, and analytic. Each of these types can be broken down into a cluster of descriptions to paint a picture of the person. Assertive, goal-oriented, competitive, decisive, impatient, controlling, loud, more likely to speak in sentences than in questions. Amiable, patient, friendly, open to challenges, calm, informal, often good listeners who ask many questions and seek strong personal relationships. Expressive, people-pleasing, convicted, colorful, persuasive, outgoing, creative, spontaneous, intuitive, loyal, enthusiastic, also likely to speak in sentences instead of questions and seek strong personal relationships. Analytic, impersonal, fact-driven, formal, serious, direct, patient, prepared, likely to ask many questions and not seek personal sales relationships. According to the business leaders Business News Daily interviewed, good salespeople often boast several qualities from all 4 sales personality type. How to sell to each of the personality types. Sales personality types aren't just important for knowing whether you'd make a good salesperson. You'll also want to change your selling methods based on the personality types of the person to whom you're selling. Each of the 4 personality types will react in their own distinct way to different sales pitching styles. Experts suggest taking the following approaches when selling to the different personality type. Assertive. Be professional. Come prepared. Only give entirely accurate answers. If you don't have one, tell the person that you'll investigate it and get back to them. Make short statements and get to the point quickly. Provide examples of your product's benefits. Show how your product levels the person with their competitors. Use business metrics rather than subjective descriptions. Amiable. Pitch a vision, not a product. Build rapport before beginning your sales pitch. Tell stories about other clients, why they sought your product, and how it addressed their issues. Gently guide the person through the sales process instead of bombarding them with information. Offer personal guarantees such as refund policies. Expressive. Show case studies and other fact and database information. Work toward a strong professional relationship and build rapport. Focus on qualitative rather than quantitative descriptions. Check in with the person often to see whether you're both on the same page. Analytic. Be patient. Realize the person has likely done introductory research ahead of time. Provide data and numbers instead of vast, unprovable claims. Steer towards facts and away from building a strong professional relationship. The 14 traits of successful salespeople. No matter which personality type you're selling to, there are certain best practices to follow and good characteristics to cultivate. Business experts we interview say that the most successful salespeople share these traits. They care about the customer's interest. Your customers want to know you, understand their challenges, dreams, and goals, and have carefully considered why your solution makes sense. And they want to be sure you have their best interests at heart. They have to be sure you care more about their mission and the greater good than your numbers. Number 2, they're confident. If you don't believe in your product, you aren't going to make a customer believe in your product. If you can confidently explain how your product or service is going to solve a problem for their customers, then you've got the customer in the palm of your hand. Number 3, they're always on. A good salesperson is always aware of her circumstances and surroundings, can see how her product or service might positively impact her environment, and will be prepared to present and make a sales at any moment. Number 4, they're subtle. Great salespeople never look like they are selling anything. They are educating, instilling faith and confidence. They're quietly and invisibly demonstrating why customers should believe in them, and in turn, buy for them. Number 5, they're resilient. Top sales achievers have a unique ability to cope with difficulty, to negotiate obstacles, to optimize performance in the face of adversity. They take rejection as a personal challenge to succeed with the next customer. Number 6, they're extroverted. An extrovert is generally sociable, gets energized by spending time with other people, likes to talk and start conversations, and make friends easily. They also tend to have many interests. This allows a salesperson to be willing to meet people, enjoy the interaction, and talk about many things. The more subjects they can converse about, the better they're able to connect with the customer. Number 7, they're good listeners. You have to listen to the customer's pain point before you start selling your product or service. Great salespeople sell solutions to problems, and they do that by understanding and listening to the customers. Number 8, they're multitaskers. Multitasking is just a natural occurrence in any sales environment. You have sales you're trying to close, leads you're nurturing and following up on, and potential leads calling or emailing for more information. A great multitasker can keep everything sorted, conducting multiple trains on a one-train track, and this leads to efficiency, which in turn leads to better performance. Number 9, they provide insight. In today's marketplace, most customers are much better informed and educated before reaching out to a vendor. Simply providing specs and product data isn't enough. A sales professional with a consultative mindset identifies customers' needs and seeks to tailor custom solutions that fits those needs. Number 10, they're persistent. Persistence, when done respectfully and consistently, breaks through. It reminds customers that you are there with a solution to their problems. It gives them multiple chances to connect, and though it may take half a dozen times to get a response, land that meeting or open a discussion, they will thank you in the end. Number 11, they're honest. A successful salesperson will not fib to close a deal because he or she knows that you've not only burned that bridge, but all of the potential of the other bridges that lead from your contact to their contacts. Better to miss out on a deal and maintain your honesty, integrity, and network. Number 12, they're focused. The reps that achieve the best numbers quarter after quarter all have one thing in common: focus. They don't get distracted by instant messenger or email, and they aren't worried about office gossip. They understand what they need to do to be successful and set goals for themselves to achieve that success. They act with purpose in their day-to-day and apply deep focus to all aspects of their work. Number 13, they're optimistic and upbeat. Top salespeople tend to be upbeat and radiate a sense of humor, fun, and general positivity. While grounded in reality, they focus on what they can control, stay on course with optimism about what they can achieve, and don't let that rest drag them down. Number 14, they have a broad worldview and cultural understanding. Timing, decision, criteria, financial justifications, formality, and even the expectations for support during and after a transaction may be quite different in other markets. So, international sales success takes empathy as well as patience. Additionally, in many markets around the world, business is based on relationships which take longer to develop when working for international customers.